Hello! Today in the lesson we will solve another problem where we will make a proportion. But before we can do the proportion, we need to determine whether these quantities are directly proportional or inversely proportional. The condition of the problem is as follows. Given two rectangles and the areas of these rectangles are equal. If in the first rectangle the length is 20 centimeters and the width is 2.4 of a centimeter, then in the second rectangle the length is 12 centimeters and we need to find out what the width of this rectangle is equal to. And notice that the two rectangles have equal areas. Thus the area of rectangles is a constant. The condition of this problem says that there are two quantities, length and width. Let's write down length and width. In the first rectangle, the length is 20 centimeters and the width is 2.4 of a centimeter. In the other rectangle, the length is 12 centimeters, which is equal to the width. We need to determine the width of the second rectangle. The area in the first rectangle and the area in the second rectangle are equal. In order to make a correct proportion, we need to determine what these quantities are. Let's think about it. If length decreases, and the area remains constant, then the width must increase. If one quantity decreases and the second quantity increases, or vice versa, if the length increases and the width decreases, then it's an inverse proportionality. If it is inverse proportionality, then we need to make a proportion. Let's make a proportion. 20 divided by 12 equals, we'll denote the unknown quantity by x. Then 20 divided by 12 equals x divided by 2.4. Note that if the quantities are inversely proportional, in order to make the correct proportion, we write 20 divided by 12. And then we flip those values around and we get x divided by 2.4. And now let's solve the proportion, applying the basic property of proportion. X equals 20 times 2.4 divided by 12. Let's divide the numerator and denominator by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now let's multiply 5 by 2.4 and divide by 3. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Let's check if we found the width correctly. To do this, let's find the area of the first rectangle and the area of the second rectangle. The area of the first rectangle is the length times the width. 48 square centimeters. And let's find the area of the second rectangle. The area of the second rectangle is 12 times 4 equals 48 square centimeters. We solved the problem correctly. In the next lesson, we'll solve some more problems on direct and inverse proportionality. That's all for today. Goodbye. See you again.